'Cause we're differently abled, differently.
Being a mother is the most rewarding and also challenging role that anyone can take on. For mothers of children with disabilities, it comes with unique challenges and also profound joys. Let's celebrate their unwavering dedication, love, and advocacy.
Andy Speaks, together with other relevant stakeholders, held a special needs hangout for parents and caregivers to celebrate mothers in every way possible.
It's under one of our products called Digest, where it's about advocacy, and we do town halls also to hear what the challenges are and invite relative and relevant key stakeholders so that parents can be able to explain. Because the thing with like autism spectrum disorder, meaning my child is different from the other. What I go through is not the same thing as a woman in Magare is going through, or a woman in Karen. We all have different challenges. It was about putting faces. All of us are behind WhatsApp groups, but then there is something about human connection. So for the past 3 years, we've been doing this since COVID actually. We've been doing the special needs hangout online, but then we made the leap of faith. No one ever celebrates mothers on Mother's Day, special needs moms. I've never heard of an event for us.
It was a fun-filled day with activities ranging from games, delicious food, bowling, and so much more. Various topical discussions were made by experts from the relevant fields. Cabinet Secretary of Labour and Social Protection Honorable Florence Bo, who was also present at the event as the chief guest, reiterated that the government is committed to supporting special needs program.
As a Minister for Labour and Social Protection, I'm proud to share that our government is committed to supporting families with special needs children through various programs and policies. We are continuously working to improve access to essential services, including universal health care, mental health support, counseling, and therapy to ensure that you have the resources you need to thrive.
Gospel artist Kambua graced the house with her beautiful vocals.
I am so happy to be a part of this community, and we'll continue to have these conversations, because the more we talk about something, the more we normalize it. The more people realize that there's nothing to shy away from. I'm glad that we are moving, the conversations are changing, that we can have forums like this in the city to see what can we do to make it better for families that have a challenge here in one way or another. I'm glad that we have that now. We've come a long way from when you could never talk about it.
Honorable Bo also advocated for better policies and mental health support, putting in mind the numerous challenges attached to the special needs journey.
Let us advocate for better policies and increased resources for mental health support. I also invite the businesses, the non-profit organizations to partner with government and community groups to make a meaningful impact to the vulnerable constituents of our society.
In addition to the impactful programs offered by Andy Speaks, there is more scrumptious servings as a new program for the special needs mums, termed A Seat for Her, was launched on the very day.
I hope we'll be able to get support by organizations and other people who support mental health, so that moms can have a channel of where they can have that moment, that safety of I can talk to someone and they listen. So that is what we are doing, just opening and ensuring that every stage we can be able to work with the caregivers and their children, of course.
At the end of it all, there was empowerment, education, pampering, as well as gifts to sum up the day.
The t-shirt I wear under says that don't judge me until you can walk in my shoes. So, but you see, people are very quick to judge. When you see my child having a meltdown, you think they're just spoiled. When you see they can't talk, you think they're being rude. yet it's simply they cannot. So let's be more understanding, more accommodative. For organizations like ourselves that are trying to change the world, I'd call on to the corporates, understand what we need, because most of them shy away from supporting us due to lack of understanding. I am ready to talk to any corporate and teach them how to be able to employ the special needs, what accommodations are there for them to even understand what it means, and be more compassionate to parents who are raising these special needs children, because they always get fired and let go, and you just, a parent was telling me something like, I've been given an ultimatum, but then what are you trying to say? My child does not matter, and then I go home, I stay home, then what? You see, so it just needs us to go back to our Ubuntu, humanity, and working together. The Harambe spirit, all of that, in Totoniwa community, we've lost so many values as Africans in the fight of trying to be westernized, and yet it's also causing us harm, because the West is leading in terms of the statistics, but we are slowly following through because we are aping, yet our culture has built us sufficiently to be able to stand.
The event for me has been nothing but successful. I have enjoyed each and every part of it. The caregiving part where the mother is now being taken care of, which is normally, it is our norm, it is our life where we set aside our stuff so that we can take care of our loved ones. So what has stood out for me, as you can see, my face has been prepped. This has happened. I'm shy to say that I have not had a professionally done makeup in a while, so that felt good. But what was more enlightening was the speakers. We learned things to do with our finances, what we can do to shelter our children in their future. Also, with the coming in of the CS for labor, I feel like we have been seen. We have been put on the map when it comes to issues with policies and things that really do affect those that we care for and even ourselves.
What was also important in this function is that the caregivers need psychosocial support because they are the who undergo a lot of issues as they take care of those children. They also need to be supported mentally, they need to be supported financially, and today's event was able to address some of those issues that these caregivers go through. We were able to have a financial expert that was able to speak onto the financial program that they should have for their children, right from when they are young and as they grow. We're also able to talk about the space for work employment for the children with disability. Once they grow up, they also need to be able to be independent and be able to work. And we say in government we should be able to avail those opportunities to these children with special needs by providing them schooling, by providing them training, and also providing them with jobs.